A young slave boy stood one day before the greatest ruler of his day. And God said to Moses, "What's in your hand?" And Moses said, "Lord, only I've got a stick, that's all." He said, "Well, let me use what's in your hand." And God used that slave boy with a stick in his hand to divide the Red Seas, march through a wilderness, bring water out of rocks, manna from heaven, and bring his people to freedom land. What's in your hand? What's in your hand? George Washington Carver, who was so frail that he was traded for a broken-down horse as a slave boy. And George Washington Carver, sitting in the science laboratory at Tuskegee, told me, he said, "Dr. Powell," he said, "I just go out in the fields each morning at 5 o'clock, and I let God guide me. And I bring back these little things and work them over my laboratory, and that man did more to revolutionize the agricultural science of peanuts and of cotton and sweet potato than any other human being in the field of agricultural science." What's in your hand? Just let God use you, that's all. What's in your hand? I've got a string in my hand, that's all, and I'm flying a kite. And way up in the heavens, lightning strikes it. And I, Benjamin Franklin, discover for the first time the possibilities of electricity with a string in my hand. What's in your hand? Little hunchback sitting in a Roman jail? I haven't got anything in my hand but an old quill pen, but God says, "Write what I tell you to write." And Paul wrote, "I have run my race with patience. I've finished my course. I've kept the faith. Henceforth there's laid up to me accountability." What's in your hand, little boy? All I've got is a slingshot, and the enemies of my people are great and big and more numerous than we are. Well, little David, go down to the brook and pick out a few stones and come on back and close your eyes if you want to and pull back that slingshot and let him go. And David killed the biggest enemy, the leader of the giants, against his people, and his people became free, just letting God guide a stone in his hand. And a few years passed, and David is a king. And God says, "What's in your hand?" He said, "I've got a harp in my hand." He said, "Well, David, play on your harp." And he played, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Maketh me to lie down in green pastures, leadeth me beside still waters. Yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil." What's in your hand? What's in your hand? Man hanging on a cross? I've got 2 nails in my hand. Father, I stretch my hands to thee. No other help I know. If thou withdrawest thyself from me, whither shall I go? And that man, with 2 nails in his hand, split history in half, BC and AD. And what's in your hand tonight, people of Cambridge? You've got God in your hand, and he'll let you win because he's on your side and one with God, always in the majority. So walk with him and talk with him and work with him and stick together and fight together. And with God's hand in your hand, the victory will be accomplished here sooner than you dreamed, sooner than you hoped, sooner than you prayed for, sooner than you imagined. Good night, and God bless you.
Wake up, wake up. You've got the power. You've got
my people in the East, yo, you gotta wake up. Midwest, dirty South, yo, you gotta stand up. All my homies in the West, yo, you gotta wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
Wake up, everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backwards thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty. Wake up, all the teachers, time to teach a new way. Maybe then they'll listen to what you have to say. 'Cause they're the one who's coming up. The world is in their hands. When you teach the children, teach them the best you can.
Spring peace, do we mean it? Can you
feel it when we scream it out loud? Do you believe that we need it? Do you believe that it could get right? Do you believe that the children of the world deserve a good life? Well, if you do, it's time to wake up your mind. We can make it better, and I know it might take some time, but we gotta start somewhere. How about with you and me? From us it goes to others, then we'll have our unity.
Wake up, all the doctors make the old people well. They're the ones who suffer and who catch all the hell, but they don't have so very long before the judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they pass away?
Wake up all the builders, time to build a new land. I know we can do it, long as we lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds, and surely things will work out, 'cause they do it every time.
I ain't here to take up y'all time, I came to shake up y'all mind. It's everybody's wake up call time. I can't sleep too long. Why they do the people wrong? Let's clean the world up before they sweep you gone. This is real talk, you can peek through songs. So when you feel weak, these words will keep you strong and help make a change for the better. It's hard for one to do it, but we can make some changes together. Ghetto. We gotta stand up here and give thanks to the man upstairs. Put the egos and the pride to the side regardless, and just be role models, parents, artists. We can make a change or we can make it the hardest. If you gon' make a baby, you should make them the smartest. Let them know good and bad, right from wrong, how to roll with the punches when life moves on. And the stress won't take toll if you don't sweat it. World won't get no better if we don't let it. Let the negative energy ride, keep hope alive. It's about time that we open our eyes. Wake up.
Everybody, no more sleeping in bed. No more backward thinking, time for thinking ahead. The world has changed so very much from what it used to be. There's so much hatred, war and poverty.
Wake up, 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 wake up.
Yeah, well y'all best to vote. I don't care about the guns you tote. Listen to me like you listen to Fahrenheit 9/11. Ain't no time for the second guessing. The words I speak, wake up. The ones who sleep in the leadership's fix your mouth to teach. MCs teach the kids what's peace. They don't have to worry about the police. We make them rich so they don't have the thief. Every artist here on this track. We'll make a change here for young cats. This is for everybody, white or black. You better go and vote and get up off your back. The cypher rolls on, lift your head, get your voice up. You see the power of the people, it's a choice to ignite love. Now the choice is a gift that our people have to fight for. And the price far too personal for anyone to ignore.
Wake up, wake up.
To be heard. Take the opportunity.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
The responsibility, yeah.
It is your responsibility to wake up.
The world watched in horror. 2 hijacked planes destroyed our trade center. You better believe it. We better deal with it.
I met a woman who quite honestly changed my life. More importantly, she changed the way I shop. If you, like me, are someone who likes food, buying food, but does not like paying a lot for said food, you have to watch this. You are about to be amazed. I have two guilty pleasures. One of them, grocery shopping. Love to go grocery shopping. The other, saving money. And apparently there's this woman who calls herself the coupon queen. She promises me that I could fill this basket full of groceries and pay less than $20. What? Okay, we got to check this out. Here we are at a local Publix, and I'm so ready for this. Let's see. Her name is Susan Samter. Okay, Susan?
Yeah.
Let's go shopping. Ready.
1 second now, Karen. Where are your coupons? Where's your shopping list? Where are the flyers for the store? Have you done your homework? The first part of savings means that you start at home. You look to see what's on sale. You take a coupon from your coupon organizer, you match it up, and then you make a list, and then you're ready to step in the store. Well, let's see what we can do together anyway.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so I failed the first test, but thankfully Susan is patient.
Well, anyway, Karen, one of the things that you should always know is that lots of times at a supermarket, the end of the aisle displays alert you to some of the best specials that are on sale.
Ladies and gentlemen, like she said, this lady changed her life. Well, that lady that changed that young lady's life is about to change my life even more because she's on the line now, Susan Samter. Good afternoon, Susan. How you doing today? Susan?
Yep. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. There you go.
Okay.
How are you doing, Susan, today?
I'm doing very well. And how are you doing?
Well, let me just say this. One of the things that you said to me Friday, we did an interview Friday. You said, and this stuck with me from then until now, if you go shopping and you're not using coupons, it's like throwing money in the garbage. Did you say that?
I did say that, and
Wow.
it's absolutely true.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, this lady said two things she likes to do. She loves grocery shopping, and she loves saving money. And you were going to help her do that. I didn't play the whole thing because I wanted to talk to you, and you're here. And I'm excited to have you here. But let me just say this quick before I forget, that tomorrow, what time tomorrow you're going to be at the library, County Cullen Library on 136th Street and right off Lenox Avenue?
I'm going to be there at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And on Wednesday and Thursday, if anybody lives in the Bronx or near the Bronx, I'm going to be at the West Farms Library, which is on Honeywell Avenue. So just in case you're in the Bronx and you happen to be nearby, I'll be there at 5 o'clock both days, Wednesday and Thursday.
Wow, Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. You might get tired of seeing me, Susan.
I don't think so.
Because the reason why I say that, because I'm the type of person, when I want to learn something, I need to immerse myself in it, and then that's how I learn it. So that's my way of learning. So that's why I brought you back, because I think that this is such an important topic to help people saving money. I'm just excited to have you on. So for some people that didn't catch the show on Friday, let's tell them a little bit about who you are, the Coupon Queen.
Okay, and as a matter of fact, Karen from that TV show was going over my background a little bit as well. I'm a native New Yorker. I was born and raised in the Bronx. I went to all the Bronx public schools, and from there I went to my most favorite place, which was the City College of New York, then called CCNY.
Yes.
And it's where I met my husband, and we've been married for 49 years.
All right.
Awesome.
And
what was interesting is that after I went through all of the public schools and then I went on to City College, I became a teacher, and my husband became a teacher as well.
Well, Susan, let me just say one thing.
Yep.
Weren't you born with a silver spoon in your mouth? Weren't you born rich?
I was born on the streets of the Bronx, really. I was born in Bronx Hospital, which was on Fulton Avenue. My parents both worked. My mother went to work actually when I was about 9 or 10, and I was what you would call nowadays a latchkey kid. Around your neck, it was the chain is something like a dog tag chain, and I had my key, and I also had my name and address on that almost like a necklace around my neck. It was a dog tag style, and that was what I wore. And I used to play in the park in the Bronx. I went to Claremont Park, which was right across the street from my house, and what I remember the most is that in those days you went into the park, you could give in your key. They would give you any game you wanted to play with, and at the end of the day you went back, you gave the game back in, and you got your key back.
Wow.
So it was to me, it was a wonderful experience growing up. All of my friends lived in my neighborhood. We would meet in the street every single day. We would play outside. I really, unless it was really horrible and snowy, we were outside every single day. Everyone lived in small apartments, and we lived in initially we lived in a 2-room apartment. My mother and my father and me and my brother, and then we moved across the street to a little bigger building, and so we had 2 bedrooms. I slept in the living room. My brother slept in 1 bedroom, my parents in another. But these were all tiny little apartments. I mean, I don't even know how to describe how tiny they were. But we all grew up fine. Nobody knew anything else because we all lived in the same kind of apartment. We all played on the street. We were all latchkey kids in a sense. And I can't say that I felt anything other than enjoyment all of the time with my friends, and I was very happy.
Now, how did you get turned on to couponing?
Well, I was a teacher. As I mentioned to you, I got my BS and my MS from the City College of New York in education. I became a New York City school teacher. And in 1973, my husband and I had still been living in the Bronx. We decided we were going to make the move to the suburbs. And we bought a house in Yonkers, New York, and even on 2 teaching salaries. Now, in 1973, I'm thinking I was making maybe between $8,000 and $10,000 a year.
Wow.
And so, well, yeah, I started in 1965 with $5,000 a year. So I would imagine by then it was maybe around the $10,000 mark. And even with our 2 teaching salaries, which really wasn't bad for that time, it sounds like such a ridiculous amount, $10,000 a year, but it was, it was a decent salary. It was a fair salary. We had all of our health insurance covered. We still were never able to make ends meet. Every single month we were behind the 8 ball. And a friend told me about couponing. She said there is really a great way to save at the supermarket. And your single biggest bill after your rent is your food bill. And I was excellent at it. I loved couponing. I loved saving at the supermarket. And the average coupon value back then, just to let you know, was between 5 and 8 cents, the average coupon. And today the average coupon value is about $1. So it has really increased. And the total number of coupons in 1973 when I actually started was, I think, 23 million coupons issued in that year. Now there are 300 billion. That's
wow, 300 billion
couponing
coupons.
Has really expanded, and the consumers have become much smarter and much better at using coupons, but they still only use about 5% of the coupons that are ever issued. So there's tons, millions of dollars of coupons that are, I should actually say billions of dollars of coupons that go unused every year. Because people think, oh, big deal, I'll save $1. I'll save 10 cents, I'll save this. But if you think about it in terms of if you save $5 a week over the year, that's $250. If you save $10, it's $500. If you think about it that way, would you just take $500 and throw it in the garbage? You wouldn't.
Right, that's right.
Right,
that's
and
right.
I had a friend who once told me, and I mentioned this to you the other day, she said to me, dimes make dollars.
That's right.
And that's how you have to think about it. While it may not seem like a lot of money just in and of itself, when you think about the fact that you shop every single week and you can save $5, $10, $15, you save $15, that's $1,500 over the year that you're saving.
Wow.
So it certainly pays to learn how to use coupons, how to use them to your best advantage, and not only using coupons, but buying items on sale. Sometimes you can get an item for 50% off what the regular cost is. I'll just tell you today, I went to my local supermarket, and they had Skippy peanut butter for $1.99 for each container. The normal price of the Skippy is $3.99. So I did save 50% on each of the jars. So when I'm telling you that I save 5 or 10 or 20% or 30% of my grocery bill, I'm already getting some of those items on sale.
Right. Now, one of the things I heard people say, Susan, is that they usually have things on sale or the coupons for things that I don't want. Now, what do you say to those people? Susan, did I lose?
For example, there'll always be an orange juice on sale. There'll always be a milk. There'll always be eggs on sale. There'll always be some cheese on sale. And this is where another part of this strategy comes into play. Because every week you have paper goods on sale or orange juice. Maybe this week it's Tropicana. Maybe next week it's Minute Maid. Maybe the week after that it's Florida's Best. Every week an item is on sale. You have the choice of switching brands if you think the quality is as good. If you like Minute Maid as much as you like Tropicana, and Minute Maid is on sale for $1.99 for a half gallon, then you buy the Minute Maid. So every week you could buy all of the products in your basket and get it on sale. Every week there'll be some meat on sale. They just had the chicken cutlets on sale for $1.99 a pound also. That's an excellent buy. That would be the time for you to buy chicken cutlets. It doesn't mean that every week you can buy exactly the item. It means that every week you look to see what's on sale and base your menu and your purchases around those sale items. And then use a coupon against those items as well.
Susan, let me identify ourselves.
WHCR 90.3 FM, New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rick Young with another segment of What's in Your Hand, and my guest today is Susan Sampter, and she goes by the name of the Coupon Queen, and she's teaching us and sharing us strategies. I love that word she used, strategies on how to save money and decrease your grocery bill, and I guess increase your bank account. And you were saying, Susan?
That's a very good way to think about it. You are increasing your bank account. And I had mentioned to you on Friday that as barcodes on products or barcodes on the coupons. So I gave the checker my coupon. She added them up and handed me back the cash value. So it was very easy for me to put that into a bank account, almost like a Christmas club. Because every week when I went shopping, I saved $8 or $12 or $13. That went into my little special bank account. At the end of the year, I did have $1,500 in that little special bank account. And that's what you could do, too. If you see that, and it tells you right on the register receipt, today you saved 22% and your savings was $14.58. If you took that $14.58, because it doesn't seem like that much at once, and you put that into a bank account, and you did that every single week, you'd have $2,000 saved up by the end of the year. You could do a lot of stuff with $2,000. You might not be able to do too much with $14.28, but $1,500 or $2,000 will make a difference in some purchase of your life or some item. You could even take a vacation with that money.
I was just thinking that. That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Well, sometimes you need to reward yourself, too. You know, you work hard all year long. You use your own ingenuity to save money when you go to the grocery store. Basically, nobody is giving you that money. You're doing it for yourself. You say to yourself, I want to save. I want that money. And so you create your own system of using coupons, saving at the supermarket, sometimes switching brands. Now, I do like Skippy peanut butter, and I probably wouldn't switch to another brand. So I bought 3 jars at $1.99. Now, I paid a little bit more for 3 jars on sale than I would have paid for 1 jar if it wasn't on sale. So I was able to buy those 3 jars, and that's what I do with my purchases. But there are many items, for example, detergents. One of the highest priced categories in the supermarket today, and one of the most heavily couponed, and almost every week there are 1 or 2 different detergents on sale. So this is your choice. You could become a user of a few different brands that you think are equally good. Maybe you like Gain and Fab and Tide. When they go on sale, that's when. If you have no preference, you could buy any one of them that are on sale. I think all the major manufacturers, I think the detergents are all good. And nowadays they have a million different varieties. They have it with different scents. They have some with bleach. They have high efficiency. All different brands within the same category. And you can switch brands from week to week. You could buy it when it's on sale for.
We seem to have some trouble with Susan's line. Susan, are you there? Susan, are you there? Susan, can you hear me? We seem to have some trouble with your line. You're coming in kind of not coming in too clearly.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Not too clearly, but I can hear you.
Let me go and get a different phone. Maybe it's something to do with the battery.
Okay.
I'm not great with technology, but it could be something like that. So I'm going to head on upstairs where I have another phone, and maybe that one will be a little bit better.
Okay. We'll wait for you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rick Young, another segment of What's in Your Hand here at WHCR 90.3 FM.
Get one free. So it's basically 2 for the price of 1. But because I did a little bit of homework before I came to the supermarket, I found that I had $4 off the price. $3.89, $4 off the one I have to pay for. The second one is free. I'm going to get 2 for absolutely nothing.
Hey, Susan, check these out. 6 oranges, $3.49, already packaged, really pretty.
You're missing the point. These are the ones on sale for 99 cents. These big, beautiful navel oranges. These are the ones we're going to be getting 99 cents a pound on sale.
We're always looking for sale items. Sale items are always, you want to go right towards those. So instantly I see 99 cent Betty Crocker. Okay, I'm grabbing 2 or 3 of these, right?
Wait 1 second. You missed the point of being alert when you go shopping. Take a look at the packages just a little to the right and a little bit underneath, and what do you see on the package itself?
Save $2 more.
Right on the back.
Pretty soon we were on a roll. Aisle after aisle. Susan schooled me on in-store coupons, bonus items, rebates. We took advantage of every sale in the store.
Wow, Susan, that sounds pretty exciting. I noticed that you have to be alert and really pay attention when you're looking for these sales, Susan.
That's true. The one thing that the flyer will do is tell you what's on sale. But you as a consumer also have to be very diligent when you're going through the aisles. Many times there are coupons. There are a few different kinds of coupons in a supermarket, and many of you may have seen dispensers, red dispensers near the product. You take that coupon out and you use it on the current purchase that you're making. Sometimes, as what just happened to me, I was buying some paper towels this morning. They had a coupon that I peeled off the product and handed it into the checker. I never wait for the checker to peel it off. I'm always afraid she's going to miss it. She may or may not, but I've already peeled it off and I have it ready to hand.
Wait a second, Susan. You mean to tell me you can use a coupon on the item that you're buying right at that moment?
At that moment. This morning they had it on the paper towels that I bought. There was a coupon that I peeled right off the package and handed it into the checkout girl. Now, they did say that those paper towels were on sale, but they did not mention that there was a 50-cent coupon on them as well. And in my store, luckily I happen to have a store that doubles coupons, it was worth $1 off my purchase.
Now, when you get to the register and you're giving all your coupons in, does it take time? The supermarket is crowded. Does it take time? People trying to get in and out?
It doesn't really take time because nowadays every coupon has a barcode on it. And just the way the checkout girl has to scan each product that you buy, she just scans the coupons. I don't think it takes more than 2 or 3 seconds per coupon to scan. And the other nice thing that happens a lot of times in the supermarket is after you've made your purchase, and some of you will know exactly what I'm saying when I say this, additional coupons will come out of the cash register. And that's because you have used your loyalty card from that particular store. Every supermarket today has a loyalty card, and they have different kinds of loyalty programs. My favorite are the discount drug chains like Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. They all have these reward programs where if you buy specific products, you earn $5 off your next shopping order, things like that. I love those loyalty programs. But the supermarkets have something, not exactly where you earn money off your next shopping order, but they do have something where when you buy a product, let's say, for example, I buy Kellogg's cereal, and out of the register will come a coupon for General Mills cereal. And General Mills is saying, look, you bought Kellogg's. We know you like cereal. Here's a $2 coupon to try our cereal. So it usually is a competitive brand that spits out of the cash register, and you can use that coupon on your next shopping order.
Now, I know this might sound, a lot of people are not going to do this, but what advantages it is to write to a company that you purchase their products on a regular basis, and you write that company, maybe even let them know, say, I really like your products. Thank you. Just thanking them. Would that make a difference? What difference would that make?
Actually, that's one of the smartest things I've heard. It certainly does make a difference. You have to remember that in an average supermarket, there are 40,000 different products. Companies want to know why you do or don't like their product, and they listen a lot of times to consumers' suggestions and concerns. If you call a company, because there's an 800 number on every package you buy, you can call them directly, you can email them, or you can write them and tell them how much you like their product, and they will invariably send you coupons for their product. Sometimes they'll even send you free coupons. So it always pays to get in touch with the company and let them know how you feel. You know, consumers make a lot of difference in lots of different ways. Years ago, I used to use and I still use them, the Pyrex measuring cups. And if people are in my age generation, which they're probably not, but some may be, it used to have a round handle. Consumers complained that they couldn't stack these Pyrex measuring cups. They changed the design of the measuring cup so that it is now stackable, one inside the other. And the handle is no longer round. The handle ends, and you could stack them one inside the other. So they listen. And I'm going to tell you another story, and this is just to show you that people have power. About 3 years ago, Ron Johnson from JCPenney decided that he was going to discontinue coupons and was going to go to lower pricing, and this was going to be the best thing since sliced bread. Well, JCPenney lost so much market share because people are accustomed to not only getting good prices, but then getting a coupon on top of that value. So maybe they buy a dress on sale, but now they get another 20% off with the coupon. Ron Johnson was forced to leave JCPenney. He had to resign because it was a complete failure. And how the JCPenney knew it was a failure? People stopped going to the store. So we as consumers can express our dislike, our like for a situation, and we can act on it. I'm not saying every time you dislike something they're going to change the product. That's not it. But if they hear enough good things about something or enough bad things, they are going to listen.
Mm-hmm. Now, what about a store like Walmart who has really good discounts already? Do they have coupons that you can take advantage of in the store like Walmart?
Yep, Walmart accepts coupons as well. If you go in with a manufacturer's coupon, let's say you go in with a $1 coupon on Tide detergent, and you buy Tide, and the Tide is a really good price, you will get your $1 discount. Walmart, Kmart, all of the major stores take coupons. Sometimes, and this was interesting, I was at a library this past week, and there are some small stores scattered throughout the city. It could be a Key Food or a C-Town. They will take coupons, but not if the item is on sale. So that is up to the individual store. The stores are not, they do not have to accept coupons. They take coupons because people use them, and they know that it's bringing people into the store to buy the product. But they can set some of their own rules up, and in some of these smaller supermarkets where the rents are very high for them to maintain themselves in places like or the Bronx, they have set up other rules that might affect the purchase of the product. And if that means that they won't take a coupon on a sale item, it does happen. It won't happen in a store like Pathmark or A&P or ShopRite or Stop and Shop. It doesn't happen there, but in some of these smaller stores where they're struggling to stay in business, they will set different rules about accepting coupons.
Do you think it's best, Susan, to go to one store and then you can build a relationship with that store, or do you think it's best to go to many different stores and take advantage of the sales and coupons?
Well, I actually I do both things. I do go to the same store, and I sort of know the people, but I also like to go to Trader Joe's because they have some very good deals sometimes at Trader Joe's, and also it's a quick store to shop in. I go to Costco because there are certain items in Costco. The other day, my husband loves Mrs. Dash as a condiment on his food. And the other day, I ran out of it. I went into the supermarket. A tiny jar, maybe 1 or 2 ounces, was $4.99. I couldn't believe it. In Costco, a jar that might be 5 times the size is also $4.99. So I refused to buy it in the supermarket, and I held off my purchase until I was going to go to Costco for a few of the bulk items that they have. So I I like the supermarket best because they always have very good sales. They always take coupons. But I supplement my shopping at places like Trader Joe's, like Costco, and I think the discount drug chains are fantastic. For the non-perishable kinds of items that they sell, the paper goods, the dog foods, the detergents, they do extremely well price-wise. And you can use coupons there as well. It doesn't matter if the item is on sale. They'll take the coupon in Rite Aid or CVS or Walgreens. And in addition, they have a loyalty program. You earn points. They had Energizer batteries on sale. It was $5.99 a package. And the ad said that if you spent $15 on Energizer batteries, you got a $5 coupon from CVS off of your next shopping order. So now you're getting the batteries on sale. I used a coupon on each one of the Energizers, a $1 coupon, so it brought my cost down from $18 to $15, and then I got a $5 coupon for my next shopping order. Now, this is what I do when I get a coupon like that. I don't want to lose a $5 coupon to expiration, and I don't want to be forced to have to go back to CVS in the next week or two. And so this is what my plan is. I separate anything that gets me extra bucks. It's called extra bucks at CVS. I put it to the front of my wagon, and the rest of my purchases to the back. And I say to the checkout girl, listen, I say, I have some extra care bucks purchases. I want to make them first. I want my extra care bucks, and then I'm going to pay for the rest of the items in my wagon. As long as you mention to the checkout girl what you intend to do, that you want to split your order, they never, ever mind. And that way you use immediately that $5 extra care buck coupon on the rest of the items in your shopping cart.
Yeah. But Susan, believe it or not, we're at the end, and I still got like a ton of questions I want to ask you. But one final question.
Yes.
You know, and actually it's a statement. I saw on the show Extreme Couponing, this lady rung up $1,000 worth of groceries.
Right.
And her bill came up to a minus 31 cents.
Oh.
I said, whoa. And another lady had an $800 bill, and she only had to pay like $50-something. Is that truly possible? Can that be done? I know that's extreme, but can it be done?
It is extreme, and I actually did that on extreme couponing myself. I bought $735 worth of groceries, and I paid $49.
Wow, that's awesome.
So it can be done, but what I used was a little different than what a lot of people use. There's another aspect to this couponing called refunding, which we have not touched on at all. It's where a manufacturer offers to give you back something after you send something to him. You might send him a proof of purchase. He'll send you a coupon for your next orange juice for free, or he'll send you a coupon for your next paper towels free. It's another step because you have to mail it in. And when I went shopping, I used coupons like that, coupons that got me everything just about free.
Wow, that is awesome. That is awesome. So we're going to see you tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at the County College Library, 136 off Lenox Avenue, and you're going to be there doing a presentation about couponing. What's the title of your program, Susan?
How to save 50% on your grocery bill.
Awesome. Susan Samter. And then you're going to be in the Bronx Wednesday and Thursday.
Right, at 5 p.m. at the West Farms Library on Honeywell Avenue.
And do you have a website?
I have a couple. I have couponqueen.com, but I also have my son who created our robot, has a great application which you could put on your phone or on a tablet called Clip or Skip. And it's all different retail coupons. You can clip them 20% off at Best Buy, 20% off at Bye Bye Baby, 20% off at Bed Bath & Beyond. And what's unique about this website is that when you go near that store, your phone will chirp to let you know that you have a coupon saved to use at Bed & Bath or to use at any one of the retail stores or at the Gap or any place else. So it's a very unique website or application, I should say.
Wow. Well, you know, Susan, one time I interviewed this gentleman, and I saw him later at a speaking engagement, and he said he was a guest on my show. I'm not going to get into the whole details. It's a little bit too long. But he said to me, thank you for changing my life. Well, I want to say that to you now, Susan Samter. Thank you for changing my life.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Rick. I really mean that. And to my alma mater, City College, which
Yes.
I owe so much of my life to. So I not only met my husband, I got my teaching degree.
Oh,
from
yeah.
there. So yeah, but I owe that school a lot.
Okay, well, I'm going to get me some coupons. Susan, thank you. I'll see you on Monday. I'll be there at the library.
All right, I'm looking forward to it, Rick.
Okay, have a great day.
And the same to you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Susan Samter, the coupon queen. Ladies and gentlemen, she said that if you're not using coupons, it's like throwing money in the garbage. Okay, I will see you next Friday. I got an incredible show lined up, incredible guests already lined up. I'll see you then. Rick Young signing off. What's in your hand?
WHCR 90.3 FM, New York.
Cluster mansion on the hill. Another day in Pleasantville. You don't like it. Take up help doing time in Babylon. In the land of the proud and free, you can sell your soul and your dignity.
Sit back,
15
relax,
minutes
and
on
enjoy my favorite tunes on WHCR 90.3 FM, New York.
that real, that deep, that burning, that amazing, unconditional and sexual love. That feel like forever, that always emotional, but still exceptional love. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Say or the one before. I don't desire a complicated past. I want love that will last. Say that you love me, say I'm the one. Don't kiss and hug me and then try to run. I don't do drama, my tears don't fall fast. I want love that will last. I don't want just a memory, give me forever. Don't even think about saying goodbye, 'cause I just want one love to be enough and remain in my heart till I die. So call me romantic, I guess that's so. There's something more that you ought to know. I never leave you, so don't even ask. I want love that will last forever. I want love that will last. I don't want just a memory, give me forever. Don't even think about saying goodbye, 'cause I just want one love to be enough and remain in my heart till I die. So there's just a little more that I need. More that I need. I wanna share all the air that you breathe. I'm not the kind of girl to complicate the past. I want love that will last forever. I want love that will last always. I just want love that will last. I want a love that will last.
All my favorite tunes.